Welcome back to everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another match week. I mean, yesterday we did a video about match week 3 of this AFC Champions League. So welcome to another night, another day, or wherever you are in the world, of match week 3 of the AFC Champions League. Now we are talking about the East Zone, because that's the one that today has started. And yes, I mean, a lot of fun games, and I will start talking with Group J. So Group I and Group J played the first games for the East Zone today. And Group J, I'm gonna start with Group J, and with the most precisely with the one between Wuhan 3000 and Hanoi FC. I mean, I talked a lot on how Vietnamese teams are actually really competitive. I mean, yes, Hanoi didn't show really much during the first two games against Pohang Steelers and against Urawa Reds, but if you look at the first 30 minutes, more or less, in the home game against the Pohang Steelers, they played pretty well. They were pretty solid, and then they've fallen off. Against Urawa Reds, they were playing in Japan, so you have an away game that is never easy. They didn't look good in that one, but again, you are playing in an away game in Japan against the Asian champs. It's never easy. And now we have seen playing in China against Wuhan 3000, against the Chinese champs, and they played really well. They were in with 10 men, just like for basically the whole game. At the end of the game, they were with 9 men left on the field because of 2 ejections, and they stayed solid. The game was 1-0 for Wuhan 3000 for the majority of the game. Then Wuhan 3000 scores the second one. It's over? No. Hanoi FC scores 1, and they were back in it, and they had also a chance on the last minute, on the last second, to tie this game, and that would have been an incredible and I think well deserved at the end of the day draw for Hanoi. They would have gotten a good point. I think they have the possibility to get a point in the next 1 or more points, of course, in the next 3 games. And yeah, really, I mean, I talked on how Haiphong looked really well, and now Hanoi is playing well. Vietnamese football is really competitive, and they can make a really big impact on this AFC Champions League. Even though the first 3 games were 3 losses, I still think that they can produce a lot. The other game in Group J, of course, was a big one between the Asian champs, Urawa Red Diamonds, and the Pohang Steelers, that played really well. The Pohang Steelers were perfect. Urawa Reds were missing a lot, and I talked a lot on how the Pohang Steelers with Incheon United are the 2 teams in the East Zone of Asia that are playing the best football right now. With Kawasaki Frontale, we will talk about Kawasaki Frontale in a moment, but Pohang Steelers, they are doing great. They have a good offense, good defense, balanced midfield, and yeah, 2-0 win in this away game against Urawa Reds in Saitama. That's a pretty great one for the Pohang Steelers. Urawa Reds, they need to fix something. They need to focus a little bit more now on the AFC Champions League. The J League is coming to an end, luckily for them. Seems that 3rd spot in the J League is getting really, really solid. So they need to focus on that, and they need to make an advantage right now. And they should have tried to make an advantage on the fact that Pohang Steelers now need to focus on the K League, because their 2nd spot is not sure anymore. They have Gwangju that is coming in, so that's important. And if you want to see J League, K League, and a lot of videos about domestic leagues in Asia, please consider subscribing to the channel, putting a like. I talk about not every league, but a lot of leagues, Asian leagues, in this channel. So yeah, stay connected with me to see all of that. Anyways, let's go to Group I, and as I said, Kawasaki Frontale, they're playing great football. 4-2 is the away win in Thailand against BG Pathum, and really this was a balanced game, honestly, because BG Pathum is playing good football as well. They're solid, they're playing good, but Kawasaki Frontale right now they don't. I mean, it's been a while that they are not focused a lot on the J League campaign anymore. So their focus are on the cups, on the Emperor's Cup, where they are qualified to the final, and in this AFC Champions League. 4-2 is the final result. And yeah, basically this result came up mostly during the second half. The first half was very balanced between these two games. Then we saw the difference, especially in experience, between Kawasaki Frontale and BG Pathum. Tachi Banada, again, he's a great player. I'm liking him a lot. He's playing absolutely on a crazy level this year, and yeah. You love to see that. You love to see Asian players rising up. With BG Pathum, you can say Chanati should have played a little bit better. But I mean, you always have that. Always have players that you can say, oh, they could have played better. But all around, BG Pathum, they're having a great campaign. Yes, 0 points, I know, but football-wise, playing-wise, game-wise, it's good. They just need to get points. I know it's important. I know it's something that is missing and you don't want to miss, and that's the important part. You want points, but again, they're playing well. So if you're a BG Pathum United fan, you shouldn't be worried too much about it. Ulsan Hyundai against Johor Darul Ta'zim in the other game of Group I. Ulsan Hyundai, they win this one 3-1 against Johor Darul Ta'zim. These are two teams that are really strong, and what can I say? I mean, in this Group I is very difficult, and Ulsan Hyundai showed up big time against Johor Darul Ta'zim. Really, both teams can not just hope for a second place, but also for the first place in this group. And yeah, I mean, Ulsan Hyundai now they are close to win the K League, so they can really focus on the AFC Champions League. And really, I mean, if you ask me if there is a team that is favored to win this edition of the Champions League, I would say I really don't know yet. Still a lot of teams that can do much. Anyways, that's pretty much it for this video. I thank you all for watching, and again, please, if you like what I do, or I was near to crush this, please consider putting a like, consider subscribing to the channel, and I hope to see you all very, very soon. Thank you very much.